Alright guys, welcome back. It's going to be the final video for today. If you guys are new to the channel, just click on it. Just uploaded my Super Bowl 53 prediction. Is up on the channel. I also uploaded a requested video from my subscribers was to react to Brock Lesnar throwing the belt at Vince McMahon after WrestleMania 34. That's up on the channel. And for yesterday, we did Hobbs and Shaw trailer reactions up on the channel. And you can go back to the week. We have Ronda and Becky Lynch's face-off reactions up on the channel, and also the Royal Rumble review, and also NXT review, and also just got my NXT tickets for NXT Tampa. Came in the mail today. Got it from Ticket Force. So I'll be going to my first NXT show in a couple weeks. And to the last video for today, I was debating back and forth. What should I do? Between two topics. It was topic one was between who should Daniel Bryan face at WrestleMania, being one topic. And the other topic was my WrestleMania 35 predictions card. Now you can see I was going back and forth between which one should I do. Now, of course, I could just do Daniel Bryan, who should he face at WrestleMania 35, which you guys, if you're not new to the channel, you already know who I said Daniel Bryan should face WrestleMania. So, we're going to go ahead and do my WrestleMania 35 predictions. So, you guys always can click back to this video to see if WWE is even sticking close to my predictions. Now, this is just going to be my predictions, but this is going to be my predictions through the eyes of Vince McMahon. It's going to be not my type of predictions. It's going to be through the eyes of Vince McMahon. More of the straightforward what I think Vince McMahon will do as a type of prediction. Because, on the other hand, of what I would want to do, it's probably not going to happen. So, we're going to start off with what will main event WrestleMania 35. Now, in my eyes, no offense to Seth Rollins, but the way they booked him after SummerSlam, when Seth Rollins was hottest act in WWE at SummerSlam point. Well, what did Seth Rollins even do at SummerSlam? I can't even remember. I can't remember what Seth Rollins and who he faced at SummerSlam. I'm just sorry, guys. I don't remember. But I know at that damn point in time, he was the most over person in the company. He was getting, when you heard the burn it down, when it would come on the speaker, everybody in the arena would go, burn it down. Now it's to the point where it's like, it's just there. Well, it's not like it used to be at SummerSlam. So, I'm sorry, Seth. They're going to have a lot of work from February to March to build you back up, bro. And do I have faith from WWE to build you back up where you're going to main event WrestleMania? I'm sorry, bro. You're not main eventing WrestleMania. So, I'm looking at Becky versus Ronda versus Charlotte. I know, guys. I know you don't want to hear Charlotte, but I'm sorry, bro. Again, this is through the eyes of Vince McMahon. I don't see a way where they're gonna keep Charlotte out the main event. When Vince McMahon from last year said he wanted Charlotte versus Ronda was already the main event. You tell me Vince McMahon, the guy who was very stubborn to a point, is going to take Charlotte out of the main event when he wanted her there from last year? We're lucky we even getting Becky at all. That's the way Vince McMahon's thinking. Is like, you guys even lucky you even getting Becky at all. So, I'm sorry. I know, guys, we want this would be Ronda versus Becky, but I'm sorry. They will find a way. As you saw on SmackDown, you saw the brawl between Charlotte and Becky on SmackDown. I'm thinking at probably Elimination Chamber, maybe they'll face off there, where it'll be a stipulation where if Charlotte beats Becky, she gets added to the match. It's probably what's going to happen. Charlotte beats Becky Lynch because, again, Becky's already injured right now, and she probably got re-injured on SmackDown, storyline-wise, where Charlotte will probably beat Becky at the Elimination Chamber due to her injury, and she'll be added to the match. So it'll be Charlotte versus Becky versus Ronda at WrestleMania, and it'll be the main event. So I'm sticking to that right now. We're going to get Becky, Charlotte, Ronda, main event, WrestleMania 35. Now, moving down the card, Brock versus Seth, no change. There'll be no change. There'll be no Braun Strowman added. There'll be no Drew McIntyre added. It'll be Seth versus Brock. I see no change to that whatsoever. Now, moving down the card. Let's move on to Daniel Bryan. We'll get to Asuka in a minute. Let's move to Daniel Bryan. Let me get some sip of water first. Daniel Bryan, WWE champion, the best thing in the company right now. He's the best thing in the company right now. Daniel Bryan and this gimmick, this vegan gimmick. Now them adding Eric Rowan to his character with Eric Rowan. They only can benefit Eric Rowan. He was doing nothing else with Luke Harper and that shitty tag team, the Bludgeon Brothers. You know what I'm saying? He's great. Daniel Bryan, looking at on SmackDown. Now he's going to be facing off against Randy, Jeff Hardy, Mustafa Ali, Joe, and AJ Styles at the Elimination Chamber. I see no way Daniel Bryan loses at the Chamber. So, Bryan will keep the belt. He's already beaten AJ Styles. Okay? He's, we already seen him face Samoa Joe, I believe, right? He's already, no, Joe faced AJ Styles also too. But, anyways, I don't want to see Daniel Bryan, right now, his gimmick is a heel. You're not going to turn Samoa Joe babyface. Because Samoa Joe's great as a freaking heel. So you're not going to turn him babyface. I'm sorry. Joe will not be a babyface. Jeff Hardy? Would I want to see Jeff Hardy versus Daniel Bryan? Sorry, I don't want to see Jeff Hardy versus Daniel Bryan. I don't. AJ Styles, we've seen it enough. I'm sorry. AJ, you had your shot, bro. You faced the Daniel Bryan, what now? It's going to be 4 times? 4 times too many. Okay? Then you move down the line to Mustafa Ali. A guy like Mustafa Ali. Where SmackDown is supposed to be the land of opportunity. Mustafa Ali does not freaking scream a main event match at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, people. It doesn't. It doesn't scream that to me. So, we already ran through Ali, Joe, Hardy, Styles. Now it's down to Randy Orton. Do I see Randy Orton facing Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania? No, I do not. I have Randy Orton facing somebody else at WrestleMania. That leaves me to, would you move Braun Strowman from SmackDown to Raw to face Daniel Bryan, where they used to be in the Wyatt family together? Would you do that? No. Vince will not do that. Even though, because it would make sense though, because again, you're moving Charlotte and you're moving Becky Lynch over to Monday Night Raw to do the their feud with Ronda Rousey. So why can't they just move Braun Strowman over to SmackDown? Sorry, Strowman will be facing somebody else. Okay, this is where I get stuck to. It's John Cena, people. He's the most logical person. Actually, you know what? Before we move to John Cena, I know somebody will say, "Oh, what about The Miz?" Well, The Miz is going to be facing Shane McMahon. They had their shot to do this from Money in the Bank, where they could have gave the briefcase to The Miz, and you could have kept Dan Bryan as a babyface, but again, they messed everything up. So Miz versus Daniel Bryan is already ended. They had their shot at Money in the Bank, where they could have started the feud there, but it is what it is. John Cena is the most logical person left, because again, Cena is not doing nothing else. He can put Daniel Bryan over again, or you can have Daniel Bryan win his 17th. Or you can have Cena win his 17th title, passing Ric Flair. Kayfabe wise, even though we know Ric Flair's won more belts than more than 16, but John Cena versus Daniel Bryan is the most logical match left on SmackDown. Again, so far this is a pretty damn good Mania card. Cena versus Daniel Bryan. John Cena's not had a bad WrestleMania match since, name a bad WrestleMania match that John Cena's had besides the ones with The Rock. WrestleMania 29 was a pretty clunker of a match, okay? But that's the last bad match you could say Cena's had at WrestleMania, okay? Him facing Daniel Bryan would be a pretty damn good match. Then you have Brock versus Rollins, where against Lesnar will work for Seth Rollins, which will turn out to be a good match. Then you have your main event. So far, we're 3 for 3, people. That's a good, and this is me being logical through the eyes of Vince McMahon. So far we're 3 for 3. Moving on to Asuka. Saying to yourself, damn, Asuka just beat Becky Lynch at the Royal Rumble. She won it at TLC. She's had some good momentum going so far. Who should Asuka face at WrestleMania? Now, you could have said, damn it, they could have used Charlotte here. Yeah, you could have used Charlotte here versus Becky Lynch. You could have used Charlotte here versus Asuka, where they had a great match last year. You could have built a storyline around this being of, okay, Asuka loses last year at WrestleMania. She loses again at this year's WrestleMania. The storyline could be around, damn it, Asuka's supposed to be the Empress, but she can't get past the Queen. And yet they've had great matches. What do you do next year? So you could follow this up with a whole year of a storyline of, damn it, Asuka, you really can't beat Charlotte at WrestleMania. That'd be a great storyline. But again, it ain't happening. So who does Asuka face at WrestleMania? Now, do I see Asuka being given the shaft? Yeah. Because if Ember Moon would have been healthy, you could have sent Ember Moon over to SmackDown. Ember Moon versus Asuka. No story needed here. Ember Moon versus Asuka would have been a great match. So now you're saying to yourself, no Ember Moon, she's out with an injury. Naomi's feuding with Mandy Rose. Peyton Royce is not being used. Paige is out, she's retired. Nikki Bella's doing Nikki Bella type stuff. Who does Asuka face at WrestleMania? Now, again, Vince McMahon likes to do first time evers. Hell, Asuka defends her belt in a ladder match. I mean, that is the worst case scenario. I mean, that's actually not the worst. That's actually the best case scenario right now, because with Asuka having nobody to face at WrestleMania, it's better to have a ladder match than to be on a damn pre-show of WrestleMania. So, I'm saying worst case scenario for Asuka. I mean, again, worst case scenario. I see Asuka's future at WrestleMania being a first time ever women's ladder match for the SmackDown Women's title. Where you have Mandy Rose, Naomi. Major, what are you doing, bro? My dog people. Mandy Rose, Naomi, Peyton Royce, Asuka, Billie Kay, and whoever else on SmackDown. Selena Vega, whatever. There you go. Your 6 people there for Asuka at WrestleMania. Ladder match. Now let's move on to what will The Undertaker do? Okay? Moving on to what will The Undertaker do at WrestleMania? As far as The Undertaker, okay, reports for him are he's interested into facing Finn Balor at WrestleMania. Now, would I like to see Undertaker versus Finn Balor? You're damn right I would like to see Undertaker versus Finn Balor. You know, I'd like to see that. But my concern here is this. If Finn Balor is going to be the demon, he would have to go over The Undertaker. I'm sorry. The way you've treated Finn Balor since he's been on the main roster is dog shit, people. And I mean, you would agree. A guy like Finn Balor comes from NXT and gets treated like this. Like, this is how you treat Finn Balor. So, who do I see Undertaker facing? Now, another report of this was, again, Vince would like to have the real match. Cena versus Taker, the real match this year at WrestleMania. That was reports earlier in the year. Would I like to see Taker versus Cena, the real match? Well, it should have happened last year. I'm sorry, people. It should have happened last year. Other opponents for Undertaker. AJ Styles. There was Braun Strowman from last year. Drew McIntyre. Okay. What would I do with Taker? Well, this should be his last match. I'm sorry, people. I'm in the realm of saying, yeah, Taker could wrestle to how long he wants to wrestle, this and that. But listen here. Taker, again, what's the last great Taker match? Let's be realistic, people, and honest. The last great Taker match that he's had at Mania in the last couple years, you would say WrestleMania 29. You would say God damn it, freaking unknown callers. You would say WrestleMania 29 would be Taker's last great match. I don't count WrestleMania 30. Again, that was concussion. 31 against Bray Wyatt. It was... I wasn't great to that. But Taker's last great match, you would count WrestleMania 29 against CM Punk. That's his last great match, people. Against CM Punk. Yeah. So, I'm in the realm of this. This should be Taker's last match. Even though he wants to continue to wrestle. I'm sorry, Taker. This should be your last match. So, if it's your last match ever at WrestleMania, you want to go out on style. There you go. A little hint right there. The phenomenal AJ Styles versus The Undertaker. Last match. Again, if Vince McMahon wants to keep AJ Styles around, this is a nice little bone. Throw the AJ Styles, The Undertaker. Now, last year against Nakamura was not the damn greatest match ever. Redeem yourself, Vince. You give Styles to the Taker. Now, you're saying, damn it, I want to see the Demon versus The Undertaker. Well, I have other plans for Finn Balor, people. I'm throwing AJ Styles against The Undertaker. No more information needed there. So, again, so far we got Styles versus Taker, Cena versus Bryan, Lesnar versus Rollins, your 3 women for the main event, your ladder match for the women on SmackDown, and now you had Styles versus Taker. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, Vince. This is so far so good. Now, you're saying to yourself, Finn Balor versus Undertaker would be a better match. Sorry, people. I'm going to AJ Styles versus Taker. For Finn Balor, on the other hand, Finn Balor versus Triple H. Now, you're saying to yourself, Finn Balor versus Triple H wasn't on Triple H supposed to face Batista? Reports are Batista's doing a movie, so he's not going to be available. So, I think Finn Balor versus Finn Balor versus Triple H would be a great match. Triple H, you could use real life NXT elements of being Triple H said Finn Balor was his prize pupil. Now Finn Balor could be like, "Hey, Triple H, I'm supposed to be your prize pupil. Look how I've been treated here on Monday Night Raw since I got here. What's up with that?" Then you just continue to feud from there. Would be Triple H's like, "Hey, I done what I could do, Finn. What have you done? You've been injured." And you continue the storyline from there. I mean, that'd be great. Real life stuff makes storylines great. So Finn Balor versus Triple H, put that down. Now you're moving forward to, you just have pretty much left. You just have the tag titles. Let's be honest, people here. Fuck it. Let's make it a unification TLC match. Champion versus champion. Again, just do that for the tag team. I mean, that's not a bad match. TLC match. 2 tag team champions versus the number of contenders. All together, fatal 4-way tag team match. Let's just say, for example, it's going to be Usos. Usos SmackDown champion. Raw champions are Roode and Gable. Revivals are the Roode and Gable's number contender. And then the SmackDown number contender for the Uso will be the Bar. Fatal 4-way unification tag team match. TLC. Good. Miz versus Shane is going to happen. I don't even want to discuss that. That's going to happen. Then now you move down to the IC belt. What do you do there? Well, on that hand there, you have pretty much, if Kevin Owens is supposed to be back, I guess Kevin Owens versus, you know what? Fuck it. KO versus Drew McIntyre for the IC belt. Sorry, Bobby Lashley. Kevin Owens could beat Lashley at Fastlane, and then you could do McIntyre versus KO. Boom. That's pretty much it there. I don't think I missed anybody who's like another big name superstar. I think I got everybody. Oh, Randy Orton. Shit, I forgot about Randy Orton. Orton versus Samoa Joe. Boom. Damn it, I'm good. Orton versus Samoa Joe would be a damn good match. Boom. Put that down, pen to paper. I think anybody else that's not important, you know where you go. You go in that damn battle royal. So, people, this is run down the card here. We have Orton versus Samoa Joe. McIntyre versus Kevin Owens for the IC title. Your fatal 4-way TLC match for the unification tag team titles. Women's ladder match. Asuka against whoever else is on SmackDown in the ladder match. Rollins versus Lesnar. Finn Balor versus Triple H. AJ Styles versus The Undertaker. Cena versus Daniel Bryan. And then you have your main event women's match. This is actually a real list. Listen, besides the TLC Fatal 4-Way shit, that's probably the only match on this card that you would say, damn, ESPN. Besides that Fatal 4-Way ladder match for the titles, that's the only match that you could say is not realistic being at WrestleMania 35. I mean, Vince, you could follow this blueprint right here, baby. This is a damn good card. I don't think this would be a card where nobody really would complain except for the main event of the Triple Threat Women's match. That would be the only match that somebody would complain about. Besides that, this is a good card piece to piece. Good card piece to piece. Now, with your Almas, I'm sorry, bro. If you want to put Almas versus Rey Mysterio on the card, you can do that again. Last man standing match, something like that. But besides Almas, everybody else here on this card, I mean, damn it, Braun Strowman forgot you too, bro. Strowman's really in a pickle because, I mean, let's just be honest here. Braun Strowman, would you want to see him versus Triple H? No. Would you want to see Strowman versus Kevin Owens? No. You want to see Strowman versus Drew McIntyre again? No. Braun Strowman is in WWE's own fault because again, we're to the point where we don't even want to see Braun Strowman. I don't even want to see him because I forgot about him. So sorry, Braun, but you guys comment down below. Do you like my fantasy booking of WrestleMania 35? If you don't, what would you change differently? Honestly, I did the best I could do, thinking like, what fans would want to see, and plus, what would Vince McMahon like sign off on? You know what I'm saying? This is what I think. These matches are besides the tag team match. I think Vince could really sign off on everything else, saying this is okay. I agree. You know, because Vince is a very stubborn guy. He wants to get his stuff done his certain type of way, and I think Vince would sign off on every single match except for the tag team match. So you guys comment down below. What would you do different? With the like, subscribe to the social media, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. All that is down below in the description. Catch you guys later.